Our NBA expert players. See who took number 1 and debate us. Rankings, and the debates those create, fuel the NBA, more so than any of the major domestic sports leagues. Player rankings in particular span generations and eras, showcasing the league's elite star power. We enlisted 12 NBA experts across the USA Today network and asked them to rank a field of 40 players, taking the weighted average to generate the USA Today Sports Top 25 NBA player rankings for the 2025-26 season. For the purposes of this year's rankings, we have omitted star players who are likely to miss at least the majority of the season due to injury, players like Boston Celtics forward Jason Tatum, Indiana Pacers guard Tyrese Halliburton and Dallas Mavericks guard Kyrie Irving. Who topped our rankings? Check out our countdown from 25 to 1 below. And if you disagree, tell us why by dropping a note to Lorenzo Reyes. Injuries have taken their toll on Ja Morant over the last 2 years, but fans haven't forgotten just how impactful he can be when he's on the court. Never much of a three-point shooter, Morant is someone who can slash and dominate inside, which is tough to do for someone his size, 6'2". He's a strong, athletic player who can take over games. In his last fully healthy season, 2022-23, Morant finished 12th in MVP voting and averaged more than 26.2 points per game. Siakam played a key role in the Pacers' success last season. He was named an All-Star for the third time in his career and won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP after leading the Pacers past the New York Knicks in a 6-game series. It was a resurgent 2024-25 season for Harden, who earned All-NBA honors for the first time since 2020 when he was still with the Houston Rockets. Though Harden's shooting numbers dipped while playing mostly point guard for the Clippers, his scoring average was the highest it had been in 5 years. His free throw, rebound and assist rate also improved, and he appeared in more games, 78, than he had in almost a decade. Butler isn't ranked here for his regular season play, it's playoff Jimmy where the now 36-year-old has proven himself over the years. But, as he gets older, the question is whether he has enough left in the tank to help push the Warriors to another championship run in the competitive Western Conference. The reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Mobley is much more than. Coach Kenny Atkinson has empowered Mobley to be a stretch forward who can knock down shots from the corner just as easily as he can go to work in the low block. He only just turned 24 in June and finished 10th in MVP voting last season. A further leap could be incoming. The best players in the world are those who can rise to the occasion when their teammates struggle. Brown is that guy. When Jason Tatum struggled in the 2024 NBA Finals, Brown earned Finals MVP. In fact, the only game the Celtics lost to Dallas in that series was one in which Brown struggled to score, 3 of 12 from the field in Game 4. Regardless, Brown is dependable and might be the best number 2 in the league. With Jason Tatum likely out for the year, we'll see if Brown can once again elevate himself to the level the Celtics need from him. Embiid played just 19 games due to a knee injury, in what was a disastrous season for the 76ers. When healthy, Embiid shot 44.4% from the field. He could help lead Philly back to the postseason, but he needs to be on the floor. Embiid was the most polarizing player on the list. He was ranked as high as 5th and as low as 38th. Towns jumps in the rankings after a successful first season with the Knicks in which he earned All-NBA honors for the third time in his 10-year career and fit in well alongside fellow All-Star Jalen Brunson. One of the best three-point shooting big men in history could see a boost in his numbers playing at a faster tempo under new Knicks coach Mike Brown. An elite two-way player, he made both the All-NBA and All-Defensive teams. Williams' meteoric rise, he is entering just his 4th NBA season, will help the Thunder and their young core stay in the championship conversation. He signed a new 5-year, maximum rookie contract extension that could reach $287 million. Banchero was sidelined in the first half of the season with a torn oblique, but he returned to post career highs in points and rebounds in 46 games. He'll turn just 23 in mid-November and has diversified his offensive portfolio to include a silky mid-range, straight-line drives to the basket and occasional hits from three-point range. One of the best pure scorers in the NBA, Booker has the potential to absolutely take over any game. You might blink, and then, all of a sudden, he'll have 50. In fact, he's the only player younger than 30 with 8 or more 50-point games. Though Booker was not an All-Star last season, his scoring prowess makes him an easy fit on the NBA. He has tallied at least 25 points per game in 7 consecutive seasons. This season in Phoenix, with Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal gone, the show is his to run. Leonard played just 37 regular season games, missing the start of the campaign with knee inflammation, but he was healthy for the Clippers in the playoffs. And while he was ineligible for postseason awards, he was tabbed as the NBA Player of the Week for Week 24 of the season, March 31 to April 6. He'll be facing the NBA-backed investigation on salary cap circumvention, but now at 34, health also remains a concern. Davis is a feared defensive anchor and powerful interior offensive option, when healthy, and the centerpiece of the Mavericks' bold decision to trade away Luka Doncic. Davis played just 9 regular season games for the Mavericks last season due to injury, but Dallas should remain a Western Conference threat so long as he's on the court. Davis made second-team All-NBA when he appeared in 76 games for the Lakers in 2023-24. Cunningham, who posted career bests in points and assists, has blossomed into one of the league's top playmakers, scoring at will and passing to teammates who can finally make baskets. This is evident from the team's 30-win improvement from 2023-24, which included a record 28-game losing streak and a playoff appearance that ended a 5-year drought. Equipped with a range of crafty moves to work his way into the paint and blessed with a reliable left-handed shot, Brunson has been the engine in New York's revival as a contender in the East. Brunson, winner of the 2024-25 Clutch Player of the Year award, has thrived with the ball in his hands. But with new coach Mike Brown on the sideline, the Knicks may opt to diversify the offense a bit more, using Brunson in off-ball actions. Mitchell is exactly what the Cavaliers needed when they acquired him ahead of the 2022-23 season. He has been an all-star in 6 consecutive seasons and just led the Cavs to the best record in the Eastern Conference. He is an elite scorer with underrated MVP upside. When paired with the young defensive studs the Cavaliers have, it makes Mitchell's job that much easier. Durant finished 6th in the NBA in scoring, 26.6, and minutes, 36.5, per game while he was a member of the Phoenix Suns, but he missed 20 games last season. He was also named an All-Star for the 15th time in his professional career. Now with the Rockets, he joins a team that should highlight his silky mid-range jumper with a coach in Ime Udoka who knows how to maximize skill set. James remains one of the NBA's top all-around offensive threats, particularly in transition, as he begins his record-breaking 23rd season. The 40-year-old was second-team All-NBA last year and will be playing for the Lakers on an expiring contract in 2025-26. His court vision and playmaking has not waned, and he'll look to add to his remarkable all-time career scoring total of 42,184 points. When healthy, Wembanyama is the league's top defender and is starting to become a unique threat on offense as well. His shooting ability and range, at his size, is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen. If the Spurs can achieve anything this year, in this case, even sniff a playoff berth, this could mark the beginning of Wembanyama being in the MVP conversation for years to come. The greatest shooter of all time, Curry is a relentless hard worker who is just as effective off the ball, sprinting all over the floor to work off screens and create separation, as he is with the rock in his hands. There's no shot he cannot make, but there are signs that Curry, 37, is slowing down. Removing the COVID-altered 2019-20 season, when he played only 5 games because of a broken left hand, Curry notched his fewest minutes per game, 32.2, since 2011-12. If the word dog were to ever be truly accepted into the English vernacular, its definition would come alongside a picture of Edwards. The former number 1 overall pick has finished 7th in MVP voting for the past 2 years, and he had a case for a higher placement after he increased his three-point efficiency to a stellar 39.5% clip last season. He has been named an All-Star in 3 consecutive seasons and a member of the All-NBA second team 2 years in a row. In a move that shocked the NBA, Doncic was traded from the Dallas Mavericks to the Lakers in February. Doncic and the Lakers reached the first round of the playoffs but will be in search of accomplishing more this year. He has spent time during the offseason getting in shape and playing EuroLeague as part of his preparation for the upcoming season. Though he tends to be a ball-dominant player, Doncic is methodical in getting to his spots and scoring from all over the floor. But he's also an artist in the passing game, so his teammates need to be ready at all times for shot opportunities. Antetokounmpo remains perhaps the league's best two-way weapon, entering his 13th season and earned first-team All-NBA honors for the 7th year in a row in 2024-25. The two-time MVP set a career high for assists in 25 and shot better than 60% from the field for the second consecutive season. He's the only player in NBA history to do that while averaging more than 30 points per game. It's a rarity that the league's leading scorer and reigning MVP is not at the top of this list, but Gilgeous-Alexander more than earned his worth after leading the Thunder to their first NBA championship, and he was rewarded with a 4-year, $285 million Supermax extension. He seemingly glides across the floor, is never hurried, and is one of the most consistent scorers in the NBA. Three players, Jokic, Gilgeous-Alexander, and Antetokounmpo, received at least one first-place vote, but it was Jokic who ran away with the top spot on this list, drawing 10 first-place selections from the panel. Jokic, 30, has finished first or second in MVP voting in each of the last 5 seasons, with 3 awards. He became just the third player in NBA history to average a triple-double in a single season, joining Oscar Robertson, 1961-62, and Jokic's teammate from last year, Russell Westbrook, 4 times. He is the best passing big in the world and draws so much defensive attention, which creates scoring chances for his teammates. He shines in the clutch, has unparalleled footwork in the post, and has an unconventional shot that has become wildly efficient. Jokic set career highs last season in three-point attempts, 4.7, and conversions, 2.0, per game, and three-point shooting percentage, 41.7%. Editor's note: the panelists who participated in our top 25 NBA player rankings included USA Today reporters Lorenzo Reyes, Scooby Axon, Mark Giannotto, James Williams, and John Hofling. From the USA Today network, reporters Damakiel Cole, Memphis Commercial Appeal, Dustin Doparak, Indianapolis Star, Ryan Lewis, Akron Beacon Journal, Justin Martinez, The Oklahoman, Jim Oksarski, Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, Dwayne Rankin, The Arizona Republic, and Omari Sankofa II, The Detroit Free Press, also participated. This article originally appeared on USA Today. Our NBA experts ranked top 25 players. See who took number 1 and debate us.